by the shop, you riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims. You a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remaining.
First opened back in 2010, we're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
Now the first pitch. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Slater's under it. He's got it one away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Gene Segura standing in, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
That is good. The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
And the pitch. Byron Buxton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. second. And there's one away.
Batting second.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third. The second baseman, Louis. Arias.
2 down, no one on base. And next to hit will be Luis Arias. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Been a long time running, it don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise.
Now it'll be Kyle Lewis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 5, Kyle.
And now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Slater's under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting sixth. The second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe. This one's flared toward left center. Anderson is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. This is foul right side.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Plate is Lourdes Gurriel, set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Got him to go down swinging there. Lourdes Gurriel is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next to stand in is Josh Donaldson, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Roman Quinn, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Next, here is Andrew McCutcheon. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Line drive base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Popped up. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here's Trey Mancini. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
The batter will be Austin Allen, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Mancini aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He froze him on the fastball there. Austin Allen is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. As a look, now the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's got it, and the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So that will bring in Byron Buxton. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward right field. Harper on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 18, Austin.
So the next to bat will be Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now to bat, Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Grounder down the line at third. 2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he can...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes.
1 out, base is empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Towards second. Hard hit to first. There's one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now back, the third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The count now at 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, JT.
First delivery to him. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, the designated hitter, Roman Quinn.
So now to the plate, Roman Quinn. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fly ball out to right field. Slater is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. From the stretch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Real Muto is off at first with 2 away. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and one. Here it is. And it's 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard on the ground towards short. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Segura has it, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
And now here is Austin Allen. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Now the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this will be fouled away. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder, number 5.
First offering.
Lewis.
Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in is JT Realmuto, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is Slater. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Austin Slater. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The right fielder, Austin Slater.
First delivery to him. This is in the air out to right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
Got to bring up Luis Ariz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Scott Kingery is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Hit down the third baseline. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Grounded down the third baseline. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Twins are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. Ready now is Roman Quinn. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
And the runner back in standing. And in steps Scott Kingery. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And that misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Lewis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in Game 4. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Peter Fairbanks is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Rhys Hoskins will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play at third. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Seventh inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities, all tied at 1-1. And we're back for the bottom of the seventh as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Tim Anderson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. And he misses again, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now, 3-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on down the line. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. At the plate now, Trey Mancini. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. ready to begin the 8th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
First pitch coming, here it is, as he hits one on a line to left field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Chopped up the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed worthy.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Jose.
Stepping up is Austin Allen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Chopped weakly to the left.